About the children of Ammon. These are the words of the Lord. Has Israel no sons? Has he no one to take the heritage? Why then has Milcom taken Gad for himself, putting his people in its towns? Because of this, see, the days are coming when I will have a cry of war sounded against Rabbah, the town of the children of Ammon. It will become a waste of broken walls, and her daughter towns will be burned with fire. Then Israel will take the heritage of those who took his heritage, says the Lord. Make sounds of grief, O Heshbon, for Ai is wasted. Give loud cries, O daughters of Rabbah, and put haircloth round you. Give yourselves to weeping, running here and there and wounding yourselves. For Milcom will be taken prisoner together with his rulers and his priests. Why are you lifted up in pride on account of your valleys, your flowing valley, O daughter ever turning away? Who puts her faith in her wealth, saying, Who will come against me? See, I will send fear on you, says the Lord of armies, from those who are round you on every side. You will be forced out, every man straight before him, and there will be no one to get together the wanderers. But after these things, I will let the fate of the children of Ammon be changed, says the Lord. About Edom. This is what the Lord of armies has said. Is there no more wisdom in men? Have wise suggestions come to an end among men of good sense? Has their wisdom completely gone? Go in flight, go back, take cover in deep places, you who are living in Dedan. For I will send the fate of Edom on him, even the time of his punishment. If men came to get your grapes, would they not let some be uncut on the vines? If thieves came by night, would they not make waste till they had enough? I have had Esau searched out, and covering his secret places, so that he may not keep himself covered. His seed is wasted and has come to an end, and there is no help from his neighbors. Put in my care your children who have no father, and I will keep them safe, and let your widows put their faith in me. For the Lord has said, Those for whom the cup was not made ready will certainly be forced to take of it, and are you to go without punishment? You will not be without punishment, but will certainly be forced to take from the cup. For I have taken an oath by myself, says the Lord, that Bozrah will become a cause of wonder, a name of shame, a waste and a curse. And all its towns will be waste places forever. Word has come to me from the Lord, and a representative has been sent to the nations, to say, Come together and go up against her, and take your places for the fight, for see, I have made you small among the nations, looked down on by men. The pride of your heart has been a false hope, you who are living in the cracks of the rock, keeping your place on the top of the hill. Even if you made your living place as high as the eagle, I would make you come down, says the Lord. And Edom will become a cause of wonder, everyone who goes by will be overcome with wonder, and make sounds of fear at all her punishments. As at the downfall of Sodom and Gomorrah and their neighboring towns, says the Lord, no man will be living in it, no son of man will have a resting place there. See, he will come up like a lion from the thick growth of Jordan against the resting place of men, but I will suddenly make him go in flight from her. And I will put over her the man of my selection, for who is like me? And who will put forward his cause against me? And what keeper of sheep will be able to keep his place before me? For this cause give ear to the decision of the Lord which he has made against Edom, and to his purposes designed against the people of Ammon. Truly, they will be pulled away by the smallest of the flock. Truly, he will make waste their fields with them. The earth is shaking with the noise of their fall. Their cry is sounding in the Red Sea. See, he will come up like an eagle in flight, stretching out his wings against Bozrah. And the hearts of Edom's men of war on that day will be like the heart of a woman in birth pains. About Damascus, Hamath is put to shame, and Arpad. For the word of evil has come to their ears, their heart in its fear is turned to water. It will not be quiet. Damascus has become feeble, she is turned to flight, fear has taken her in its grip, pain and sorrows have come on her, as on a woman in birth pains. How has the town of praise been wasted, the place of joy? So her young men will be falling in her streets, and all the men of war will be cut off in that day, says the Lord of armies. And I will have a fire lighted on the wall of Damascus, burning up the great houses of Ben-Hadad. About Kedar and the kingdoms of Hazah, which Nebuchadrezzar, king of Babylon, overcame. This is what the Lord has said, Up, go against Kedar, and make an attack on the children of the east. Their tents and their flocks they will take. They will take away for themselves their curtains and all their vessels and their camels. They will give a cry to them. Fear on every side. Go in flight, go wandering far off, take cover in deep places, O people of Hazah, says the Lord. For Nebuchadrezzar, king of Babylon, has made a design against you, he has a purpose against you in mind. Up, go against a nation which is living in comfort and without fear of danger, says the Lord, without doors or locks, living by themselves. And their camels will be taken from them by force, and their great herds will come into the hands of their attackers. Those who have the ends of their hair cut I will send in flight to all the winds. And I will send their fate on them from every side, says the Lord. And Hazah will be a hole for jackals, a waste forever, no one will be living in it, and no son of man will have a resting place there. The word of the Lord which came to Jeremiah the prophet about Elam, when Zedekiah first became king of Judah, saying, This is what the Lord of armies has said. See, I will have the bow of Elam, their chief strength, broken. And I will send on Elam for wines from the four quarters of heaven, driving them out to all those wines. There will be no nation into which the wanderers from Elam do not come. And I will let Elam be broken before their haters, and before those who are making designs against their lives. I will send evil on them, even my burning wrath, says the Lord. And I will send the sword after them till I have put an end to them. I will put the seat of my power in Elam, and in Elam I will put an end to kings and rulers, says the Lord. But it will come about that, in the last days, I will let the fate of Elam be changed, says the Lord.